Hi everybody, my name is Jen. I am a clinician here at the WCA. I am a master's social worker, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about our virtual support group. So as many of you probably know, the WCA has been offering support groups to our community for a long time. And when COVID started and stay-at-home orders began, we were working for a while to figure out how best we could still offer these amazing support groups to our community, and we decided to offer them virtually. So for several weeks now, maybe even a couple of months, we have been offering our two support groups, which are one group is for sexual assault survivors, and that's called Circle of Support, and our other group is for domestic violence survivors, and that is called WRAP. And so those are both being offered virtually right now. And I'm just going to talk you through a little bit about kind of how that works and the pros and cons of offering these groups virtually. So these are all done through Zoom. And to access the group, to keep it entirely confidential, we ask that you call here at the WCA, our main line, which is 343-3688. And then the facilitators will send you a Zoom link, which will get you access into that group. So it keeps it really confidential, really secure, so that we know exactly who's coming into those support groups to keep them really safe. So once you call and sign up and get that link, then we all join together on that Zoom platform. There's at least for Circle Support right now, there's been about 7 to 8 people, so it's a really nice size. We're all still able to talk and communicate pretty easily over Zoom. And then the group just runs just as it would in person. We do a check-in, we often do a grounding exercise, which is even more important virtually than in person to really help us all get into the same space together. And then we just go through our typical group activities. We sometimes will just do a discussion, sometimes we do a little activity. These groups are support groups in nature, so they're really focused on exactly what the group members want. They're very group member led, which is really awesome. And so the pro to these being virtual is that it's really easy to access. Hi Becca, hi Christine. Looks like we have some people joining us. So yeah, they're really easy to access. So people are sitting in their own home, they're on their phone, their computer, they're on their couch, sometimes even in their bed. And so there's not that added stress of driving from work, parking, making it to group. People are just in their own homes. So it's really comfortable, it's really easy. I think the other biggest benefit is that a lot of us are pretty socially isolated right now in COVID. We're maybe not seeing our coworkers, our friends, our family as much. And so these support groups where we get to come together and support one another, talk, connect, I think are more important now than ever. So yeah, those are really the big benefits. I think, the downside is of course that it would be awesome to all be together in person, to see each other, to really connect more physically in that way. But while we can't do that right now, this has been a really incredible option, and I think I've been really pleasantly surprised at how much that connection piece still happens. So just a little bit more about the logistics of these groups. So as I mentioned, Circle of Support is specifically for our survivors of sexual assault, and all of our groups currently are just for adults, so you do have to be at least 18 to attend this group. And I currently am the facilitator of that group, so you would be joining me, and that is on Tuesdays from 5:30 to 6:30. And when you've never attended group before, we ask that you do attend a one-time orientation, and that's just 30 minutes before group, where we'll kind of just go over details, logistics, make sure that we talk about confidentiality and just kind of what our what our norms of group, and just kind of make sure that you know exactly what to expect, answer any questions, things like that. So if it was your first time to group, you come on at 5. You would just chat directly with me for a little bit, and then at 5:30, group would start, everyone would join us, and we'd be on for about an hour. And then our other support group right now, open to the community, is called a RAP, and that is led by another amazing clinician named Nicole, and she runs that group on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:30. And that is the exact same process where you would attend a one-time orientation. And then her group is very similar. It's a support group in nature, but it is more specifically for survivors of domestic violence. And so topics, activities, everything's going to be a little more related to that population. People are more than welcome to attend both groups, to try them out, see what you like. There's also no commitment if you come once and then it just doesn't feel like it's what's going to be best for you at that time. There's no obligation to continue. And I think what's the best thing about these groups is that they're entirely open to our public. They're totally free. There's no cost to attend. There's no obligation to attend. We're not billing insurance or anything like that. So you just come, you join, you meet other people who are, going through similar life situations as you are, and just really find that connection and support. Oh, hi, Shannon. I'm seeing some comments pop up here. So if anyone has any questions, go ahead and shoot them in the chat. But I just really wanted to come on and kind of plug our groups today. We're seeing attendance rise as we've gotten them back on track virtually and people are finding out about them. Hi, Tracy. And we want to just keep these growing and growing. So if you know anyone who you think would be a good fit for these groups, please spread the word. Remember, all you need to do to attend is just call our main number at 343-3688, and then either myself or Nicole will send you that Zoom link. And remember, you can do this on your phone too. So if you don't have Zoom yet, you need us to talk that through with you, we can also do that as well. A lot of people, this is their first time using Zoom, and it can be a little confusing, but then once you get it started, it's a really simple app to use. People are doing it from wherever. As long as you have cell service, data or Wi-Fi, you can connect to these groups. So honestly, this virtual platform has actually really eliminated a lot of barriers. Like we said, you don't have to come in person from the comfort of your own home, and you're still finding ways to connect with other people in your community. So thank you, Chris, for popping that number up there again. So nice to be here today with you all. Please spread the word, attend our groups, and I am going to... So thanks, everybody.